Start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Kenny Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Red Sox, the designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Bogaerts.
And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Next to stand in is Bernie Williams, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Fouled off. To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. Jeter stands at second with 2 gone. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls, no strikes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here is Tim Raines. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Hunter Renfroe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing
that will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now into the box is Alfonso Soriano. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First pitch on the way. Wade Boggs comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Here now the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Bernie Williams. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-0, here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Tino Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Drive base hit to right, and this will bang up against the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next,
so now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Jose Canseco as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now into the box, Darryl Strawberry, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Fly ball right down the line and left. And that's going to land foul. Williams on third. Martinez on second. Canseco on at first with 2 down. And he'll just waste one there, 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2 and 2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Renfroe is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the base. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch.
The catcher,
fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And now the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tim Raines is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to right field. Renfroe is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
Next to dig in, Alfonso Soriano popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hard hit ball to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Jorge Posada. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Alex Verdugo started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness.
Man, this guy's been...
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The third baseman.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Tanner Houck answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Tanner
ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
The batter, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So next to bat will be Bernie Williams, singled in his last at-bat as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
All even now, 2-2. Jeter, the runner at second with 1 away. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Up next for the Yankees, the first
So
baseman,
2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Called strike 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired, and there's 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fouled away.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the... Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now is the Yankees. Strawberry. From the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Renfroe is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next up is Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And another foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Smoke toward third, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in once again is Alex Verdugo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gonzalez over at second. Vasquez at first, 1 gone. And it's fouled away.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the...
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alfonso Soriano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the third
Digging
baseman,
in next, Wade Boggs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
The batter, number 2.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Line drive to left. Martinez able to track it down for the 3rd out. Here now is Rafael Devers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he takes a called strike 2.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hunter Renfroe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tito.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next to the Yankees.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. chin high. That's taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ramiro Mendoza will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ramiro Mendoza.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the line at first.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Range moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in is Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Darwin's and Hernandez is
now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63, Darwin Jones.
Cecil Fielder is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fielder swings a bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Tim Raines at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Alan Trammell will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2 into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So Alan Trammell will stay in the game, taking over.
Change for the Yankees. Now playing third base.
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
The New York Yankees.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Alex Verdugo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Trammell brings it in. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now back left field.
So next to hit is J.D. Martinez. Delivered an RBI single last time up. In the air out to straightaway left. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the...
Strike three. Good night, Boston.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kenny Rogers gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.